Hi everybody, it's Cookie Lou. It is August 14th, Friday evening. It's almost 10 to 9 right now. I just wanted to stop in and give a little bit of an update on what I did today. Uh, what did I do today? I got up, I did 20 minutes on the treadmill, went to STI gym, and an hour and a half there. My trainer, Clayton, was very pleased. He reviewed my progress with me because he keeps note of everything I do. And he told me that he was very proud of me, that I'm almost up to full capacity as far as the types of exercises I'm doing, the repetitions I'm doing, and the weight that I'm doing. I'm increasing the weights. And he says that I'm almost at full capacity and I'm doing really good. He leaves it up to me pretty much what I feel I can do. And I've been, popping up the weight a little bit by 5 or 10 pounds here and there. And the repetitions, of course, I'm definitely doing. And the table exercises to build my core. He gave me a few new things to do, and I've been doing that. And that's tough, I have to say. There's bicycles. I have to get on my back and lift up my legs and do these bicycles. And I couldn't even do 5 when I first started doing that. And he's really good at compromising what he asks me to do. If this is too tough, we'll try it this way. So now I'm up to about 15 repetitions, and I do it about sometimes 20. But I kind of cheat. I kind of go high with my legs. I'm doing bicycles like this, and he'll say, Lucille, lower those legs, you got to do it this way. Oh, Clayton, I'm too old for this. He says, no, you're not. So if I do it properly, which is more stressful, I can probably do 15 cycles, bike motions with my legs. And I do about maybe 5 of them, five or six of them. That's like 60. If I do 15, times 5 is, I don't know what that is, it's 30. 40, yes, that's 60. And so anyway, he says I'm doing really well with that. So after that, I came home, kind of washed up, cleaned up, changed my clothes. I had an Atkins shake in the morning before I went to the gym, and an Atkins shake when I came back. And then I went to the mall. I had to do a lot of shopping. I'm going to be going on vacation in a couple of weeks, and I need to get some shoes and a couple of summer dresses to take with me. And they're having some sales, and I got major good sales on the dresses that I bought. And I also got a bathing suit, and this is the first time. This was 50% off. I got a good deal on the bathing suit. This first time I didn't buy a black and white suit. I got one that's a little blue. And I don't know if you can see, but it has some ruffles, a couple of ruffles down the front. And it's really a pretty suit. It looks good on. I'm noticing that my body is starting to kind of cut in a little bit, and tummy's getting a lot flatter. So I got my shoes, got a good sale on my shoes, because when I went to Macy's and Dillard's, and because I only wear Clarks, I wear a specific shoe because I have a size 10 foot, I have a wide foot, and and I have to keep the heel at a certain level, otherwise it hurts my knees. So, and then the neuropathy in my feet, I need something that's comfortable and cushioned so that I can walk, something that'll help me with my balance, and these Clark shoes are the only ones that really do that. So I always get them at Macy's or Dillard's. They usually run about $80, and they were telling me that they don't have any more 10s, and that they weren't going to get them in anymore. I said, I don't know what you're talking about. And one girl at Macy's says, well, they're not making that shoe anymore. I said, they have to make that shoe. It's the only shoe I can wear comfortably. So I said, this is ridiculous. And so that she got on the computer. She said, no, I can't get them. I would order them for you, even though we don't have them in stock, but I can't get them. So this woman told me that there was an outlet somewhere around Northern and the 101 freeway. And I said, well, I'm going to try there. So as I was on my way out of the mall, I went to the Clark's shoe store. And I checked with them. I said, are they not making the shoe anymore? He says, no, it's considered now a wholesale shoe. And we have a wholesale outlet with, tons of shoes. And he told me where it was to go on 101, get off at Glendale and go to 95th Avenue. And there's a mall in there, and it's called Tenders Mall or something. Well, I went down there, and I mean, it was 114 degrees today. It was hot as hell. Not a time to be traipsing around, but I really wanted to get the skinny on these shoes to find out if they're not making them. And so I finally found the store. This was a huge outlet, huge. I mean, there had to be hundreds of stores there. Finally, I found them, and they said, no, we're the people who send the shoes to Macy's and Dillard's and to the big department stores, and we weren't ordered by Clark's to send them at this time. We might send them, we might not, I don't know. All I know is that we always have them. And they knew I was coming, so they had pulled whatever they had in size 10, and I bought every pair. They were on sale for $69, not $80, like Macy's was charging. And then the second pair was 40% off. So I got a good deal on that. And they also have a nice shoe that I wear as a house slipper. It's got the gel foam in it, kind of little pillows, which is good for my feet. And it's good for me to wear around the house. They were charging $40 for this shoe, and they didn't have my size, but they said that Macy's carried them, they just didn't have my size. And they wanted $40 for it. As you know, last time I bought this shoe was a year ago, and it was on sale for $19. I mean, $40. So, well, we could probably order those for you. I said, no, don't order me nothing. Forget about it. I'm going to go down to the outlet. They didn't have the shoe there in my size, but they're going to order it for me. And it was $21. Plus $14 for the second pair because it was a 40% discount on the second pair. I got 2 pairs of those shoes. So I did really well. I got 6 pairs of shoes for a very good price. And totally exhausted. Now it was pushing 4 o'clock. I said, I'm going home. I got to cool down. I got to have something to eat. So I got home, cranked the air conditioning on, and iced my knees right away because I needed to ice them. I did a lot of walking between the work at the gym and the walking in the stores and walking in the mall and to and from the car in the parking lots and walking around the mall trying to find Clark's shoe stores. Oh, I'm exhausted. And I was hungry too. So I had a little can of sardines that was opened a couple of days ago, and there was, I think, 3 little fillets in there. And I ate them. I ate the fillets, and then I had an Atkins drink with it. And then later on, about 7 o'clock, I wanted to have my dinner, so I chose the Atkins frozen meal. I bought a few of them to try them out a couple of days ago, and I chose the meatloaf with portobello mushroom gravy. And it was absolutely delicious, I have to say. It was filling, it was plentiful for a frozen meal, big piece of meatloaf. It had mushrooms, gravy, green beans, cauliflower, and zucchini in it. And it was very, very filling. With this here, to remind anyone who might be interested, the total carbs on this in the back of the label here is 11. But when it comes to counting carbs, Atkins states that tracking carbs that impact blood sugar, like fiber and sugar alcohols, should be subtracted from the total carbs since they minimally impact blood sugar. So the total carbs are 11. They took off 4 for fiber, and after they subtracted that, it was just a net carb of 7. And it was yummy. 24 grams of protein, and it's very, very good. So, and then what I did yesterday too is I had an eye round, a small piece of eye round, and I just put it in the crock pot, didn't brown it or put any oil or any braising. I didn't do that, which is what I normally used to do. Just threw it in there, with some clean Arrow Mountain. I use the Arrowhead Mountain Spring water, and I filled it up halfway with that with a little stewed tomatoes and some mushrooms and some onion seasoning. And I just let that cook all afternoon and all last night. I got up this morning and the whole house smelled delicious. And I shut it off. I just let it sit there. I ran and did my stuff, came back, and then I took the meat out and I shredded the meat with the fork. So I have a nice casserole dish full of this lean, healthy eye-round beef and a little bit of the sauce from the mushrooms and the tomatoes and the onion. And I'll be picking on that from time to time for lunch meal or for dinner. But the Atkins, the frozen Atkins, like I said, they're convenient. They're good. These were only on sale for $2.99, and I should try to see if I can get some more of them before I go back to regular price, which I think is $5 and change, because they're good to have. So that's it. That's pretty much what I've been doing. Doing good at the gym, buying the things that I need for my vacation that's coming up, a well-earned, well-deserved, much-needed vacation. I'm going with a friend of mine who invited me to come along to her condo. She has like a timeshare that she goes to every year, and her husband isn't going with her. So she invited me to come along. And I said, well, if you really are inviting me, I would love to go, because where the timeshare is a place I've been dying to go to practically my whole adult life, and it's been on my bucket list. And she told me, scratch it off your list, Lucille, because you're coming with me for a week. Guess where it is? Hawaii. So I'm going to Oahu, Honolulu, Waikiki Beach, and I'll be staying with my friend Marianne for a week, and thrilled to death. I mean, it was a blessing for this opportunity to come to me. I mean, I didn't even think twice about it. She says, all you need is a plane ticket. And she says, there's still seats on my plane. You can fly, to and from with me. And so I did. I got a plane ticket. I'm going to go to Hawaii in the first week in September. Therefore, I need me a nice new suit to swim in the ocean with. All right, people, that's it. Just wanted to say hello and give you an update on what's been going on with me today, and I hope everybody is doing well. God bless, and have a happy, happy weekend. Bye.